Welcome to all of you. We want to kickstart this event that is based around the AI and the concept of diversity and inclusion. Uh, Talking about the today's event, that is a umbrella event under the Build with AI. It's an initiative by Google developers to bring AI enthusiasts, learners, and experts together to explore how AI is shaping our future. And this event is proudly hosted by TensorFlow Bhubaneswar, a growing community of developers, data scientists, and tech enthusiasts from a very own tech brimming city, Bhubaneswar. TFUG Bhubaneswar has been a vibrant space for collaboration, learning, and hands-on experience in the world of AI and ML. We have hosted 5+ workshops and 11+ events, and we are now 900+ strong community. And today probably is the another day marking the step forward to this magnificent reality. Um, get, Before getting in the context of today's event, let's do some fun activity. Uh, Before building the AI, let's learn what you built from the AI. So I think the chat is open for all. If you all are audible, can you just type down if you can hear me or just react if you can hear me? Am I audible, guys? Okay, okay. That's where the resonance happens to make the event possible and make such brimming workshops and motivation comes from to bring these workshops. Now, coming to what makes today's session extra special, that's a theme from data to discourse, the Vision AI approach to Bharat LLM. So we would like to get into more into LLMs. Let's first interact a bit. Uh, Put down the most funny thing you ever used AI for. Writing emails, doing homeworks, works. How many of you will actually use AI to uh, write a spam text, create a write the whole code for the front end? If I talk about me, I used AI in the most funniest way. I would say, writing paper once. So I was doing this particular research regarding the application of the Indic concept. So the theme that we have today, the Bharat LLM. So the Indic concept that defines the entrepreneurial culture of India and should define the structure of the entrepreneurial drive of India in a way. So I was doing a particular research, and it was a dead end. It was a deadline. So I just put down the AI to write a paper on that and asked it to formulate cite the articles, required articles. Okay, for writing notes, homework of college. Yeah, that is something totally Ghibli. There was a huge and this is something really important as well. Uh, like when we talk about art, when we talk about the inclusion and diversity, what we really where we really draw the line when we are also interacting and encountering the aspect of art, encountering the aspect of creation, creativity. So today's event will also somewhere highlight and ignite the arena of context awareness. Why exactly we're gonna talk about Bharat LLM? We have ChatGPT that can um, generate answers, and if you give a right prompt, then why we actually need Bharat LLM? We have Gemini, we have ChatGPT, we have different uh, tools already there. Why exactly we need Bharat LLM? It's about the responsibility. It's about the context awareness while training the data. It's about how the person understands you, how the person at the other end, which is the AI in my perspective, because we are making it, we are developing it. It's like a baby of ours, and how well it understands, how well it is able to reflect the idea, reflect the context which we uh, want to like profound upon, we want to expound upon. Somewhere we need to highlight the aspect into this section of context awareness as it leads upon the diversity inclusion. And talking about our previous event, which was based on the idea of diversity, built with AI with their aspect of diversity and inclusion. We invited two of the most dignified and distinguished figures from the industry to provide a hands-on workshop and clear-cut methods in the sector. So that's where the idea of diversity comes. That's where the idea of inclusion comes in, and the importance of it. And Build with AI is one of the initiative by Google. So Google has always been the hiring capacity of misfits, the diverse population. It has always been popular with that. So, what exactly we understand by misfits, what exactly we understand by the idea of diversity, that we will be expounding uh, through this event to you all by very help of a guest, esteemed guest that will be acing today's event. Talking about Gemini, it's a very latest addition, guys, and one of the most best part, you know. Okay, what part of today's event are you most excited about? Please let us know. Okay, so I think continuing the conversation, continuing the conversation of the context awareness. Acha, let's have a small round. Where do you think diversity play a role in data modeling and ML modeling? If you all can just put down your perspectives on it. Is it about? I remember I was reading about this particular. I think chatbot training. A particular chatbot was trained, um, and there was this image given to this uh, chatbot to classify which particular ethnicity this individual comes from, and the chatbot puts down uh, the answer as not even ethnicity. It's goes deep into the evolution of primates, and it says gorilla. and the image was of a person coming from southern African continent. Now that's where the problem with AI training comes from, and that's where the context importance of context awareness comes from. And we at TFUG, we at as an extension of Google, we believe in the in staging the diversity in opening the voices for the inclusion, and that's where the responsibility of the trainers, responsibility of developers also somewhere widens upon. And today's event, when we're gonna shed more light on, is is on the context that the difference between the social context and the difference between uh, the tech society is not really so significant. It is in a way, I would say, very minor and very thin line difference between the uh, tech society and the social society. We always intersect, and our initiative by TFUG is also somewhere to highlight this aspect. Now, giving more context to today's event that we are building upon, that we are thinking upon, the theme is from data to discourse. The Vichin AI approach to Bharat's LLM. Let's unpack that a little. While the world has seen massive strides in large language models like ChatGPT and Bard, Gemini, how well do these models understand us, our languages, our values, our cultural context? That's why building an LLM rooted in Bharatiya data and context is so important. It's not just about speaking Hindi or Korea, it's about understanding Hindi and Korea. It's about understanding the people who speak Hindi, which speak Hindi, its idioms, its expressions, local logic, and everyday realities. And we'll get into deep down that today with our speaker, who is at the forefront of making that vision possible for us. And if I think a lot of people here would be interested in research purposes into extending the idea of knowledge. A lot of researchers and research enthusiasts would also have joined us. So this event is also somewhere um, going to provide you in required network, because the respective guests that are gonna ace us, that gonna space down this event, has been one of the pioneer of the native knowledge creation, native knowledge platformation, and this aspect. We'll soon be joining up with our guest today. Till then, I would ask you all to put down your best questions, put down your best queries upon why exactly uh, you think context awareness would be there, why you think and how you think the methodologies could be developed upon this. Also, you put down your any doubt to the doubt, any doubt to the question. So yeah, do follow up the workshop. We'll be taking questions. And the interaction should always be there. I think we have got enough inputs from the people at how and the most funniest way to use the AI for. Now, okay, to generate like regular recipes for cooking. Okay, nice. Um, Now let's do some activity, some more activity to build upon today's, enthusiasm for this today's event. Um, if you guys have Gemini, like just open Gemini and just ask it. Uh, just ask it the question to answer in three languages. To answer particular question, three languages, and then frame a line from it by yourself and put down here. That will be an interesting activity. Considering it to show the difference between human cognition and the AI reception. Talking about little more giving context to the this initiative by Google and its its manifestation through Gemini. How exactly Gemini has been one of the foremost models being trained on various linguistic data sets, and it's Google's next generation multi-modal AI model, meaning it can understand and generate text, images, audio, video, and code all in one model. And talking about the key features of Gemini, it's multi-modal by design. What exactly it means? What exactly the multi-modal means? Uh, it's just not gonna reply on text, but also it can give responses to the images, audio, video. You can watch a video, read a chart, interpret a graph, and respond all in one go. So we all have that particular friend, right? Who is you know the stupendously fantabulous with the work. They are always the all round. That's where we have the Gemini here. Uh, you all tell me if you had Gemini as a friend. Gemini like looks like a Doraemon to us in a way. If you had Gemini as a friend, as a real friend, what would you have you know uh, created through that? Like, what else you believe that you can create through AI? I believe most of the people here think that we can we should generate codes, we should generate you know the whole web development code through the AI. But what else do you all want or think that you can manifest through AI? Let me add, let me add, let me add, let me add. Uh, it's the extra feature of Gemini that it can be integrated with your Google ecosystem. Okay, so it is now deeply embedded in Android Pixel devices, and you can ask Gemini to summarize your Gmail inbox or fill spreadsheet formulas or explain complex docs content. So yeah, that's an extra feature that you can see uh, this particular new product by, and the very reason is because we somewhere believe in accessibility, we believe in inclusion, we believe in training uh, the best out of what is there, and providing the room to diverse ecosystem. That's what I think also creates the environment to develop Gemini in such a beautiful way. At the same time, we have the beautiful users here. So yeah, I would like to ask if you all can just who all are research like a research enthusiast here. Just can you just put down the comments down here? Who all are research enthusiast here? Just in the live chat, we can put down all want to become Albert Einsteins, and we're talking about Bharat LLM, Srinivasan, and you know, horrific scientists we have in India. What do you think is more of the core concept or the most core aspect of research that we need to? Okay, okay. I do some research, but not much. One of the more core concepts, like talking about the professional research purposes, professional research as a job and as an enthusiast that we need to do is understand the data sets, understand the importance of methodology. What is the methodology being used? What are the data sets being used? And also reading the abstracts. So it often, if I'm gonna say like 50% of, it's just not about statistics. It's just not about um, data. It's about how it's being represented, and at the same time, who is sponsoring that particular research paper. So that's also somewhere, widens up the cruciality, the accuracy, and the importance and significance of that particular research paper, and the contribution that intellectual memento type thing is doing to this world sharing knowledge. So, continue talking about today's world. I am a bit more in philosophy. So, in philosophy, there is this concept called post-truthism. So, basically, this concept is the world which is past has walked past, like just simplifying it in a more easy way. The world that has run past from the core concept, core concept. So through that, उससे क्या होता है कि जब हम कहते हैं कि जैसे पिछली सदी में या पूरा लाइक 18th to 19th century में 20th century में there was an authoritism, there was an authority to the truth, right? The authority in the scientific temperament when you talk about it. But when there is accessibility to so much information, when there is abundance and providence of so much information in the world, it becomes difficult to choose the right information as truth. For example, if I can say 50% of agricultural population is women, what exactly do I mean by 50% of the population? If I say 50% of the women population is into agricultural purposes, what exactly I mean by 50%? I mean 50% of the rural population, and that too, in the rural population, what exactly the abundance of this particular big population is doing. They are into the work of labor. They are into the work of the subsidiary assistance. They are not the authority there. So they are not the person who have the capital in hand. They are the people who are making the capital possible, right? So इस तरीके से data statistics को किसी भी तरीके से frame किया जा सकता है. पर जो methodology होती है, that is a very important aspect. जो आपका डेटा सेट जिससे ट्रेन हुआ है, that is a very important aspect. जैसे मैंने शुरुआत में भी आपको कहा कि they have in multiple instances. They have in multiple instances. Um, we can do research for society development, how LLMs can help in reducing the traffic. Okay, that is quite interesting. I would say, I believe this particular frame that we are in would also provide you some networking opportunity with the right individuals. This way you guys manifest this, and this is a very interesting idea, I must say. So, continuing to the context which I was sharing, it's about the representation of truth, and that's where the importance of research organizations comes in. The importance of research organizations to lead and aware of us about uh, this whole concept of knowledge creation, this concept of knowledge sharing, information bundling, information dissemination. So that's where the importance comes in. And here we have today जो हमारा इवेंट है, जो आज हमारा इवेंट है, उसमें हमारे जो गेस्ट हैं, he comes from that very background. And I believe this will also somewhere help a student because he has been one of the leading figures, um, providing placement guidance, providing mentorship programs um, through his organizations. तो ये हमारे लिए अब हम सब जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं हम सबके लिए काफ़ी अच्छा होगा when we network with them, when we actually engage with them. So I would ask you all to put down your questions and to follow up the workshop, put down your questions, and that's it. At the same time, to put down, how you want to use LLMs so that it becomes more interactive with the guest when he arrives. I would really ask my dear audience to continue with their floating their possibilities of how they think to use the LLM aspect to develop something. Uh, because it's all about thinking. It all starts with thinking. It all starts with curiosity, and that's where this place is dignified because we are a conglomeration people. We are a group of people. We are an organization where we are first staging the curiosity, and it can be anything. Nobody would have imagined Gemini to be here in 19th or 20th century, but we are here with Gemini, a chatbot, like that can multimodal chatbot. So it's all about where we are curious and where we find the problems, where we think. Sure, like what would your AI system be called if it had a Daisy Bollywood name? Um, if I talk about my choice, like, I would still go with Doraemon. Like it's not Bollywood, but Doraemon has been like that particular manifestation. But considering Bollywood, I would say I would actually recur with a friend of mine who put down Krish. So we have one of the superheroes, Krish, right? Definitely. Munna Tripathi, indeed, indeed. Gabbar. Like, I Satyam, I have no idea what is Jalebi Jugaad. Like, is this particular? Never heard of this. Interesting formation. It's all about creativity. So let's continue with the fad which our team actually started. Uh, okay, extending to Hollywood. What would be the prefix you gonna join in with? Marvels, just in context, you can choose someone from Marvel. So, who is your favorite Marvel figure that you want to attribute to AI with? I think mine would be Tony Stark. Because it's all about Iron Man. Yeah, of course, exactly. That's what I said. Yeah. So, the scientist, the person who is curious, who creates the knowledge. It's all about that. Put down, guys. Put down your favorite Marvel figure that you will be attributing with the current AI chat tools that we have. This should Doctor Strange. Interesting. Indeed, we can walk past we can walk down the past and present and future. AI, indeed. It's the data sets it's trained upon and it can build upon something amazing. We can have a retrospection, we can have a future spection. Have you ever done that? I would say if you all have done this. कभी आप सबने ऐसे कभी अपना this prompt की uh, describe me and my future. Have you ever done this with your favorite chatbot? Anything? I think you should do and find a word which it is giving. Find a word that it is giving, um, and just let us know in a chat. Like go to Gemini and ask it that uh, providence on my inputs to you. Describe me in one word what it would do. I'd love to see. For Brute, both prompt and answer will always be. I'm great. Indeed, indeed, right. And okay, an interesting aspect which actually, you know, but definitely I must say it can't be attributed to Gemini because the data set it has been trained upon, I would say it exceeds, and the context it's been trained upon exceeds the current capacity of a lot of other competitors in the marketplace. I think something which also stuck me to which by the reply by this particular comment which says the reply and answer would be I'm Groot. So I would like to share my experience where I was actually generating this particular piece, this article from this chatbot, and it was on the the Indic model of entrepreneurial culture for India, for like the Odisha centric, the Eastern Circuit specifically. So it talked about the concept around the Indic culture, like sharing with everyone, the concept of you know around the Buddhism and area. So we try to write a research paper. I try to write an article on it, a research article on it, and since I was at deadline, so I asked it to put down the citations. I provided the my model, my description, my imagination to it, and I just asked if there is particular citations. Please give. I don't know how it was able to provide the required and respective citations. So when I and that was actually very and astonishing to me at first place because I don't how come you know everything you imagined would have a citation and already a research paper done on that. So I was a bit hesitant about it. So I did a cross research. I did I did I did I did a reverse research in Google, and through that I found no such research paper actually exists. No such citations actually exist in reality. They were the product of hallucination. They were the product of AI hallucination, and that's where it is important to get into concept also while building the AI. The idea of AI hallucination, where AI just on the pretext of providing you uh, something, providing you your required content, it manipulates facts. It not only manipulates facts, it misrepresents and often fake reports facts. So that is also an important aspect of building with AI to have this cognitions that it hallucinates, and this aspect is really important. So thank you so much. I think Shubham said that right. Thanks so much, Shubham, to put that forward. Through that, I was able to remind this aspect, and I hope you all also get this into cognitions. Yes. Have you ever had this experience like of AI hallucination? Because we all ask it to, write us homework, fill our homework, and everything. And what it does in return, it often provides us answer. So as college student, even I know that a lot of the time the answers are wrong. But just in text, why it, uh, you know, uh, provide the answer. Just in pretext, it's to add to our query, it does that. So you would see a lot of disclaimer in a lot of chatbots. Popular chatbot you're going to use. There's a disclaimer there that this particular chatbot can fake facts. So be assured of it. So, yeah. I would like to ask you all to still continue with your queries and you know um, ideas, how you want to use LLMs, how you think it can solve the wide problem of society, and where the line actually of society and tech get thinner and thinner. So today we're going to expound that more on and deliberate on it. So put down your doubts, put down your query. The chat is open for it. We'll be taking it. The guest will be taking it. Let's make it interactive. Let's make the platform of co-learning platform. Let's make this platform of curiosity, of knowledge creation, and knowledge sharing. So yeah, we'll be soon joining up with the guest. Till then, stay tuned, guys, as today's guest is going to be one of the best addition to our series built with AI, as it's going to be one of the best network capital you will be having. So stay tuned, stay there, so that you connect with them, you put down your doubts, and we'll have we can have more sessions like this in the future. my dear friends. Hello, all. We want to start with the event now. Let's welcome our guest, Mr. Avinash Das, sir. We are joined by him, the founder of Vichayan and Tanumanasa Services Private Limited, and someone who is working right at the intersection of AI, education, and accessibility. Talking about Sir, he has been one of the leading figures in the placement guidance and providing and igniting the research arena and the knowledge creation arena of like Eastern Soviet specifically. So through today's talk and interaction, we'll explore how we're going to create AI models that don't just process data, but truly understand our languages and communities. So, as the name says, from data to discourse, the Vichayan AI approach to Bharat's LLM. So, sir, handing over the mic to you, please make us understand what exactly is the Vichayan AI approach and why is it important of the context awareness in today's data modeling and ML modeling. Yes.
Yes, hi. Good morning, everyone. Am I audible? Uh, yes, okay. Let's start. ओके, तो आपको सभी को पता होगा कि आज क्यों इस यहाँ पे एक स्टॉक है और ये भारत का एलएम क्यों और इसका अभी ग्लोबल लेवल पे हम प्रीवियसली अगर बात करेंगे तो जितना भी टेक्नोलॉजी कंपनी है, अभी डिपटेक हो गया, टेक कंपनी हो गया, तो उनका कॉम्पिटिटिव हम यहाँ पे इंडिया पे या फिर भारत पे कुछ भी उसका तैयार नहीं किए थे और रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं था। आपका गूगल से लेके माइक्रोसॉफ्ट तक उसका हम अभी तक सोचे भी नहीं है कि इसका ज़रूरत है, बट एलएलएम लेवल पे क्यों, ये एक जनरली क्वेश्चन है कि हम तो उसको भी यूज करके, ओपन सोर्स को यूज करके हम सब कुछ कर सकते हैं या फिर अलग कुछ भी मीन्स डायरेक्ट एपीआई यूज करके भी ये हो सकता है। Am I audible to everyone?
Hello, sir.
Yes. Hi.
Nash, sir. Actually, sir, I think your camera isn't working, so can you just take some assistance to the technical glitch? While presenting, your camera isn't showing up, sir. Okay, so
Okay.
now it's working. Now it's visible. Now it's working. Sir. Now it's working. Everything. Okay, sir. Yeah. Please continue,
Okay.
sir. So sorry.
Okay. 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 तो इस पर्सपेक्ट से हम देखते हैं कि अभी भारत में एलएलएम का जो भी लैंग्वेज मॉडल हम बोलते हैं इसको, तो भारत में अभी आपको पता होगा कि टोटल ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेज 22 है। अभी जो भी इंडिया पे हर जगह पे हम बोलते हैं वो 121 है। और ऐसे लिविंग अभी भी भारत में बहुत कुछ लिविंग लैंग्वेज है और बहुत कुछ डेड हो गया है। और एक हिंदी में बात है और उड़िया में भी एक बात है, बोली उसको बोलते हैं कि हर किसी जगह पे उड़िया का अलग तरफ बोलते हैं, हिंदी का एक अलग ही उसका प्रोनाउंस होता है। फिर उसका थोड़ा टर्मिनोलॉजी पे भी चेंज होता है, उसको हम बोली उसका एक टर्म है, तो उसको बोलते हैं उस वो 19 जो 19,500 के आसपास है। तो इतने सारे लैंग्वेज को लेके एक जो भी मॉडल तैयार करना या फिर एक एलएलएम तैयार करना, वो एक हार्ड टैक्स है। तो अभी आप जितना भी एलएलएम अवेलेबल है वो जनरली इंग्लिश या फिर अलग कोई 1-2 लैंग्वेज पे वो प्रोमिनेंट है। इंडिया को लेके हम अगर सोचेंगे तो इंडिया अभी एक प्रोग्राम रन हो रहा था ऑल ओवर कंट्री में, एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत। इंडिया में हर 100 किलोमीटर के दूर के अंदर कल्चर से लेकर लैंग्वेज तक सब कुछ परिवर्तन हो जाता है। तो इसको लेके हम जब सोचते हैं कि टेक्नोलॉजी के हिसाब से ये बहुत सारे डाइवर्सिटी है यहाँ पे, तो उसी हिसाब से मैं क्यों थोड़ा ये रखता हूँ कि एलएलएम क्यों चाहिए भारत को। तो ये मैंने प्रिपेयर जो भी किया हूँ आपके स्क्रीन पे भी है अवेलेबल, लिंग्विस्टिक एंड कल्चरल को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए। अच्छा आपको पता होगा एक अभी जो भी पता चला था कि डिप्सिक का एक जो आया था चाइना का, वो इंडिया को लेके बहुत कुछ फालतू बात बता रहा था। मीन्स उसमें जो कि इंडिया को हार्म या फिर अलग कुछ उसमें डाटा के लिए या फिर कोई भी लेवल पे इंडिया को वो इंसल्ट कर रहा था। तो कल्चरल टेक्स्ट पे कॉन्टेस्ट पे उसी को लेके हमें काम करना होगा। डाटा को लेके अभी नेशनल सिक्योरिटी का आ गया। मान लीजिए कोई ड्रोन टेक्नोलॉजी हम तैयार कर रहे हैं या फिर कोई भी टेक्नोलॉजी तैयार कर रहे हैं कि डिफेंस के ऊपर, उसी में एलएलएम को इंटीग्रेट कर रहे हैं। तो फॉरेन एलएलएम को लेके या फिर फॉरेन फाउंडेशन मॉडल को लेके हम उतना वो प्राइवेसी नहीं है और उतना वो रिस्क ही होगा, क्यों ना वो हमारा कुछ नहीं होगा, उसी के लिए भी रिक्वायरमेंट है। और भारत के लिए रीजनल एक्सेस के लिए मान लीजिए कोई गवर्नमेंट का कनेक्ट हो गया, कोई ई गवर्नेंस सेक्टर पे डायरेक्ट गवर्नमेंट टू कंज्यूमर तक हो गया, तो इसमें भी हमें चाहिए कि इसमें इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज नहीं चाहिए, रीजनल लैंग्वेज चाहिए। तो एक गुड गवर्नेंस तभी एक अच्छा सरकार तभी बन सकता है या फिर लोग का सरकार तभी बन सकता है कि उनका भाषा में जब हम बात करेंगे, उनका जो भी कंप्लेन उनका भाषा में सुनेंगे। तो उसके लिए एआई को इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए भी हमें रीजनल एक्सेस चाहिए। और एक सबसे अच्छा चीज़ है कि इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम हमारा इतना काफ़ी बड़ा है और उसमें बहुत सारे साइंस है, वो भी मैं बात करूंगा लास्ट पे। तो वो भी अभी अवेलेबल नहीं है इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम पे। आप कुछ भी इन्वेंशन कौन किया था, जीरो का इन्वेंशन कौन किया था, ये सब आप पूछ लो, तो इसका एक आंसर भी आपको मिलेगा नहीं सही तरीके से, और वो फॉरेन प्रोस्पेक्ट से ही मिलेगा, वो भारत का दृष्टिकोण से आपको मिलेगा नहीं उसमें। तो इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम का भी इंटीग्रेट होना चाहिए, इकोनॉमिक स्ट्रेटेजिक अपॉर्चुनिटी। और इसमें भी जो इंडियन एथोस है उसमें उसको भी लेके आगे हमें जाना होगा। तो इसीलिए ये सब कुछ मैंने कॉज इसमें लिस्टेड किया हूँ। भारत को इसी पर्सपेक्ट से हमें एलएम चाहिए। फिर हो गया डाटा प्राइवेसी, वो ऑलरेडी मैंने बात कर चुका हूँ। टेक्निकल टेक्नोलॉजिकल सर्वेलेंस के लिए भी चाहिए, परफॉर्मेंस इंटीग्रेशन चाहिए, इनोवेशन के लिए चाहिए। और अभी स्टार्टअप जितने दूर बढ़ रहा है, हर किसी जगह पे एआई और ऑटोमेशन चाहिए। तो ऑटोमेशन के लिए अगर हम एलएलएम को यूज कर रहे हैं या फिर उसको कुछ इनपुट दे रहे हैं, तो उसके लिए भी हमें हमारा खुद का मॉडल होना चाहिए, क्योंकि ना हम उसमें कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव भी होगा, हम कुछ भी उसको कस्टमाइज कर सकते हैं, हम हमारा जो भी कस्टमर तक रीच आउट करने में भी इजी होगा, क्योंकि ना हमारा भाषा उसमें होगा। और इसमें आप देख लीजिए परफॉर्मेंस या फिर इंटीग्रेशन, मान लीजिए यूपीआई डिजी लॉकर हो गया या फिर इंडिया का जो कुछ प्लेटफॉर्म है गवर्नेंस को लेके, या फिर आपका जेम पोर्टल हो गया, ये सब का इंटीग्रेशन होना चाहिए। तो ये सब कुछ इंटीग्रेट करके हमें एक प्लेटफॉर्म तैयार करना होगा कि जिसमें हमारा एमएसएमई को, हमारा कॉर्पोरेट को, पीएसयू को उसमें मदद होगा। और अभी हम ये लेके हम क्या कर रहे हैं कि विजन लेवल पे अभी जो मैं जो तैयार कर रहा हूँ, वो 300 मिलियन रिसर्च पेपर के लेके हम तैयार कर रहे हैं। तो आपको एक और भी पता होगा, एक लैंग्वेज भारत को विश्व गुरु का, ये नॉन पॉलिटिकल प्रोस्पेक्ट से मैं देखता हूँ। हमारा इंडिया टोटल जो 5,000 ईयर्स एगो वो टोटल का हब था। फिर आपको पता होगा, ये कहानी भी पता होगा, अंग्रेज आने के बाद वो हमारा यूनिवर्सिटी जाल दिया, हमारा जो कुछ भी लाइब्रेरी था वो भी खत्म हो गया। तो के लिए हमारा इंडिजिनस रिसर्च के लिए या फिर भारत का दृष्टिकोण से जो भी है, या फिर फॉरेन के दृष्टिकोण से, हम भारत को नहीं बता रहा हूँ कि क्या बोलेगा हमारा या फिर चाइना क्या बोलेगा, ये नहीं। भारत क्या बोलता है, भारतवासी क्या बोलते हैं, उनके साइंस क्या बोलते हैं, उनके ऊपर वो विचार हुआ है। और अभी ये है। और उसके अलावा हम एक तैयार करें कि एक हिमालय ही तैयार हुआ है, रिसर्च डेटा को लेके तैयार हुआ है। जनरली हम इसमें रिसर्च डेटा को इंटर कर रहे हैं, और इसमें जो कुछ भी होगा, बुक्स होगा, होगा, और आपको गाँव में अभी भी बहुत ही पेंडिंग है, वो लेके कर रहे हैं, हमारा रैक कोड कर रहे हैं। तीसरी यूनिवर्सिटी हमारे साथ इसी लेवल पे जुड़ा है कि इंडियन नॉलेज नागा होगा, तो यूनिवर्सिटी के साथ हम मिल मॉडल, तो 80 ने एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिलेगा, और इनिशिएटिव तो इन जनरल लेवल पे मतलब मुझे चैट जीपीटी या फिर क्लाउड इस उनके साथ कंपटीशन, एक स्पेसिफिकेशन आएगा जो भी कुछ भी जो हम सर्च लेवल पे आएगा, एजुकेशन लेवल पे आएगा, तो भी मैंने बता चुका भी, 110 पैरामीटर को लेकर हम प्रिपेयर कर पेट्रोल लेके आएगा, और इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम को बेस करके अर्थशास्त्र हो गया, नीति शास्त्र और योग शास्त्र आएगा। तो आपको एक ऐसे इंटरफेस उसमें दिखाई देगा कि मान लीजिए इनके ऊपर सर्च कर रहे हो या फिर कोई चीज के ऊपर सर्च कर रहे हो, तो उसका सॉल्यूशन कोई आयुर्वेद पे, ऐसे नहीं कि मैं जोड़ी बूटी का बना के बता रहा हूँ, उसका सॉल्यूशन आयुर्वेद या फिर जो को नेचुरोपैथी के अवेलेबल अवेलेबल है, तो वो भी दिखाई देगा उसमें। इंडिया का सर्जरी सिस्टम जो रिसर्च लेवल पे रिसर्च को मदद, इसलिए हम ट्राई करते हैं, कर रहे हैं, संविधान का थोड़ा टर्म संहिता हुआ, तो शास्त्र के हिसाब से हुआ, तो इससे कुछ मार्क होगा कि आप टोटल अभी हमारा लेवल पे वो हम काम करेंगे। ओके, एम आई ऑडिबल प्रॉपरली? It's lagging. Okay.
Sir, I think, really sorry to disturb you in between, but I think so. Uh, there has been some technical glitch by your side.
Mhm.
Uh, Video is lagging a little. So you can just fix that up.
Just a minute.
So if it is fine, if you can off the camera.
वही मैंने ट्राई कर रहा हूँ इसको।
Network band. Yes, yes, yes. Network band.
ओके, तो इसके ऊपर हम ट्राई कर सकते हैं, और आपको ये जो हिमालय 0.1 आएगा, उसमें एक आपको प्रोस्पेक्ट शो करेगा कि इसी के ऊपर हमारा इंडिया पे भी रिसर्च हुआ था, इंडिजिनस रिसर्च, और आप अभी देख सकते हो कोई भी रिसर्च मटेरियल आप या फिर ओपन एक्सेस जर्नल पे सर्च कर सकते हो, तो इंडियन साइंटिस्ट के हो गया या फिर इंडियन यूनिवर्सिटी का रिसर्च डेटा अवेलेबल नहीं है। उसका एक प्लेटफॉर्म है सूद गंगा, आपको पता होगा, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का एक प्लेटफॉर्म है सूद गंगा, उसमें सब कुछ अवेलेबल है, बट वो प्लेटफॉर्म अभी तक कोई भी एलएलएम या फिर ट्रेंड उसी तरह का नहीं हुआ है कि वो इंडियन रिसर्चर का मदद करे, इंडियन मेथोडोलॉजी को हम फॉलो करके, या फिर रिसर्च क्यों ना, हर कंट्री का रिसर्च मेथोडोलॉजी अलग अलग होता है, इसका हमारा सोचना स्टाइल और सोचेंगे हम कैसे प्रिपेयर करेंगे वो अलग है। और इंडिया का और एक खासियत है कि आप इसमें बहुत नॉमिनल कॉस्ट पे कुछ स्पेस से नॉर्मल जनरल टेक्नोलॉजी कॉस्ट मॉडल इंडिया, उसी के लिए इंडिया का चाहिए, फाउंडर और उसमें जो भी फाउंडेशन मॉडल होगा इसमें इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम, आप इंडिया का न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी भी उसमें देख लो, उसमें गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया काफी सारे अभी दे रहे हैं कि भी चल रहा है, सारे आईआईटी के ऊपर हो गया या फिर सारे जो भी इंडियन यूनिवर्सिटी उसके ऊपर काम कर मिलके इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम के ऊपर कि हमारा नॉलेज ये है, हम काम के, तो you can try, आप अभी भी तुम इसको ट्राई कर सकते हो कम पे, और अगले 2 दिन के लॉन्च करेंगे उसमें। तो अभी भी प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है शायद नेटवर्क लेवल पे। नो VPN नो। ठीक है, हाँ, तो इसके ऊपर मैं अभी आज के ख़त्म करता हूँ, क्यों ना मैं मैक्सिमम टाइम मेरे पास थोड़ा कम है, तो इसके ऊपर हम डिस्कशन करेंगे। और अभी आपके कोई क्वेश्चन है तो आप पूछ लीजिए, बाकी मेरा टीम पे या फिर इससे रिलेटेड कुछ भी आपको डाटा जानना चाहिए या फिर आप कुछ जानना चाहते हैं तो ये मेल आईडी मेरा है, तो उसमें आप कनेक्ट कर सकते हो। ठीक है, थैंक यू एवरीवन। इफ एनी क्वेश्चन देन वी कैन डिस्कस।
So if it is the issue with some, if Cloudflare or something switched on, so you can switched off, if that's taking away the network bandwidth, consuming it, so we'll be okay. Now we'll be taking up the Q&A from our audience. So finally, the stage is yours, people. You can push down your questions, push down your uh, doubts, ideas to be validated. Just push it down here in the chat, and we'll get it across our guest. So please, can you let us know that how can we use the Himalaya 0.1? And this question is from
यस
Kumar Shubham.
यस, अभी हिमालय 0.1 पब्लिक नहीं हुआ है, उसके अलावा आप
So
अभी यूज
okay,
कर सकते हो जो बिटचेन अभी लॉन्च हुआ है, उसको यूज कर सकते हो और उसमें आपको अपडेट आ जाएगा, वो आप साइन अप कर लो, उसका लिंक में भी अभी चैट बॉक्स पे दे दूंगा। ठीक है, और पीपीटी भी है, मैं पीपीटी आपको शेयर करता हूँ, उसमें है ai.bitchain.com। यस, इसमें
I
यस
think
यस
there
ऑलरेडी
has been
ऑलरेडी
some
शेयर किया।
technical glitch from the other side.
यस, यू कैन ट्राई।
Till then, guys, keep floating your questions.
इसमें आप
Kindly ask you all, encourage you all to push down your questions because it's again at the end of the day, eventually the questions, the curiosity which marks the design here.
और उसमें रोल आउट जब भी हो जाएगा, बिचन 0.1 रोल आउट हो
We'll
जाएगा,
be
आपको अपडेट
starting with the Q&A as well. There has been some
अ, अभी भी ग्लोबल लेवल पे वो तैयार हो रहा है, जो भी आप क्वेश्चन पूछे कि इंडिया कैन बिल्ड ए ग्लोबल लेवल एलिमेंट, वो जो हिमालय 0.1 वो आ जाएगा, तो वो ग्लोबल लेवल पे अभी है। तो 1 ट्रिलियन पैरामीटर के हिसाब से अभी तो ग्लोबल लेवल पे कोई भी एलएलएम शायद नहीं आया हुआ है, तो आप चेक कर सकते हो। तो उसमें हम उसी को ग्लोबल लेवल पे यूज कर रहे हैं, या फिर उसका यूज केस तैयार ही होगा उसी लेवल पे, बाय इंडियन फॉर द ग्लोब। वो मेरा एक और भी मैं हर टाइम बोलता हूँ कि इंडिया के द्वारा होगा, लेकिन सारे ग्लोबल लेवल पे वो एक्सेसिबिलिटी होगा। मैंने आपको भी बोल चुका हूँ, वो टॉप 10 फॉरेन लैंग्वेज पे भी आएगा, ये नहीं कि हम 22 इंडियन लैंग्वेज पे ला रहे हैं, उसके अलावा हम टॉप 10 फॉरेन लैंग्वेज पे भी आ रहे हैं। तो वो ग्लोबली यूज हो सकता है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं उसमें। अभी अब उसके अलावा सर्वम एआई हो गया, ये बहुत सारे अभी एआई का प्लेटफॉर्म आ गए हैं। सर्वम बहुत काफ़ी अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, वो भी इंडिया का इंडिजिनस फाउंडेशन मॉडल तैयार कर रहे हैं, आप सर्वम का भी ट्राई कर सकते हो उसमें। आईआईटी मद्रास का भी कुछ लॉन्च होगा, उसकी कुछ दिन के अंदर उसका आईआईटी मद्रास भी कुछ लॉन्च करेगा अभी। तो ये चल रहा है, ट्राई एंड बेस पे चल रहा है, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ आईटी इसके ऊपर बहुत सारे इनिशिएट ले रहे हैं, कोई मीन्स बहुत जल्दी आ जाएगा एक सॉल्यूशन उसमें। श्योर श्योर श्योर, हम एक अलग सेशन प्लान करेंगे तो।
Okay.
ओके,
Um, Thank you so much, sir, for giving your insightful description, your experience take, and your dignified time to us. And thank
थैंक
you
यू
so
सो
much,
मच,
audience, to be here
थैंक यू।
with us, asking questions, curating your doubts.
ओके,
So,
थैंक यू।
hope it is. Audience, there was some technical glitch, uh, but there's no issue. If there are technical glitches, there's always technical solutions as well. So we will be sharing you the PPT. We'll be sharing you the content, required content by our respective mediums. So stay intact there. Stay tuned there. We'll be soon sharing the PPT with you all. And apologies for this, little bit mishap of technical issues, but we'll be have this. We have this with hand. We had a good discussion, I guess. We had a good presentation. So moving on with this, your feedback makes a difference. So I would encourage you all to put down a feedback. Scan the QR here, and please put down a feedback. If you're not able to scan the QR, you just screenshot it and scan it afterwards. If you're watching it from your device, if you're watching it from YouTube, I think you can your laptop or something. You can scan it with your phone and fill the feedback now form now. And because through this feedback form, you will be getting certificates. You will be getting the like testimonial evidence of this participation in this event. So thank you so much, guys. We will be waiting for your feedback form. Closing and signing off. Abhay Prakash, TFUG anchor with Build with AI series, second episode.